Oh, hello. Balaska, don't forget, it's almost time for exams. I've been having a hard time trying to study, though. When I'm alone, my mind wanders. Balaska, do you think we could study together? Although I propose giving life living life as normally as possible, I suppose that's easier said than done. Knowing what's going to happen, it's almost too much to bear. Political party tried to out the insurgents, but the opposing party was comprised of over 50 members. The party chairman had no choice but to retract his statement. At this rate, there will likely be a debate over which party is in the wrong. Well, more study. Balaska-kun, good timing. Fuka just suggested that we study for exams together. Come on, there's no point in studying at a time like this. You're with me, right, dude? At a time like this, huh? Like you'd want to study if things were normal. I just thought that studying with everyone might help take our mind off things. So, if it's not too much trouble, what do you think, Balaska-kun? Let's study together. Great, so I'm so glad that we can study together again, and even at a time like this. Balaska-kun, you can sit there. Come on, Junpei, stop zoning out.
I think I forgot my eraser back in my room. Junpei, I'm borrowing yours for a sec.
Hold on! Only the flat side, okay? It's brand new. Gotta keep the corners sharp.
Huh? What's the big deal? It's just an eraser.
An eraser's corners are a special privilege reserved for the owner. A precious and fleeting source of euphoria. You learned that when you were a kid? One man's eraser is another man's treasure.
I don't have time for this.
Come on, Fuka. You get what I'm saying here? You're laughing, but this is a serious matter.
Oh, sorry. It just crossed my mind how peaceful things are. It's strange that just being able to study with everyone like this can make me feel so happy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It makes me wonder if this might be the last time we ever get to do this. Just kidding. Sorry, forget I said that. I was just thinking about next year.
We'll do this next year, too.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to think about it. If I go in expecting the worst, I'm just gonna shut down. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better.
Alright, time to get back to studying. Oh, Fuka, can I have some lead for my pencil?
Oh, sure. You can take some from this one.
Thankies! Oh, dude, let me borrow your highlighter for a sec.
We all concentrate on studying.
Hey, Yuka-tan! Mind if I borrow your ruler?
I guess, but why have you been borrowing all of our stuff? Don't you have your own?
I'm guessing no.
Listen, when I heard you forgot your eraser, something just hit me. The simple act of helping each other out is like... that's what it's all about, you know? That's... happiness.
You're making an excuse, aren't you?
Junpei-kun.
You say that, but you probably just forgot to bring all your stuff, didn't you?
Busted.
I knew it.
Thank you for studying with me, everyone. I hope we can do this again.
That's Junpei! Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Exams are coming up. Oh, it's you. Would you like to talk for a bit? You can sit here as usual.
Thank you.
Actually, today... thank you. Today is actually a special day.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a free individual.
You finished your story?
No, not quite yet. Almost, though. I just came from the hospital. They were going to admit me, but it's no longer needed. I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery. So I've opted out of examinations and medication. I'm done with the hospital. Now, I'm just waiting for the end.
I mean, I feel you. But you still want to try, you still probably want to try to die without any pain, dude.
But I don't feel like I'm being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die, all the same. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for all of us. I'm still a little lonely, but I've moved past the sadness. Could I get a better look at you? I want to remember your face.
Miki's smile is tinged with sadness. I feel our relationship is stronger now.
Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I'll show it to you soon. I'll come see you again.
Hey man, exams start tomorrow, huh? Guess this will be the first time I use an exam to distract me from something else. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 43, Inside the Body Politic, the Feathermen shrink down to investigate the official's disease. On today's news, apathy syndrome still has no... Good boy. It almost looks like he's smiling, and he's also panting quite hard.
I guess so.
Yeah, see, she said we should act like everything is normal, but that probably refers to keeping our emotions in check. It doesn't mean you don't have to study for exams if you normally don't. You'll be fine though, won't you? Of course.
Oh, right.
Well, that's good. It's hard to go back to the way things were. No matter what I do, I find myself going in circles.
Hey.
Hey, Balaska-kun, and you remember our final start tomorrow, right? So, I was just talking to Fuka, and we want to study together with everyone, like normal. I was going to talk to Kirijo-senpai about it, but it seems like she went out for a bit. I wonder if she went if we'll get into trouble for organizing it without permission. Well, we can just apologize if that happens, but do you think anyone else wants to study anyway? You're right, some of them might want to be left alone, but what do you think? Do you want to study and try get back into the normal swing of things? Let's do it.
Thanks.
Really? Yeah, me too. I'm gonna give it a shot and invite everyone. You should get your materials ready in the meantime. Oh, I'll go with you, Yukari-chan.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it. But I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai? I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun.
They are so desperate to keep everyone here.
Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
this was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just... when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
Let's keep studying.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi, I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
We studied together as we always do. I feel I was able to focus better than usual. I actually just remembered I forgot to
How long
save.
have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone.
Time well spent.
You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
Second semester final exams begin today, and will last for 6 days. This question seems familiar. Which of the following originated in India? I believe it was the number 0. I feel like, no, this is the right answer. When heated, the beta amylase enzymes in sweet potatoes react with starch present to produce which disaccharide. I forgot. Sucrose? Ah. Which Roman goddess has been theorized is as the namesake of the month of April? Venus, because Aphrodite. I absorb mythology stuff much easier than like most other information. I'm that big a mythology nerd. In the tale of Genji, who does Hikaru Genji compare to cherry blossoms? Rusake no Ue. This question seems familiar. Which of the following words is not the correct plural form? Mice, cacti, moose, geeses. It's geese. It's the last day of exams. All these questions look familiar. I feel like I did well. Yeah, that one's decided by my academics score. Congrats on surviving. Hopefully you're not too beat from all the studying. If you're leaving, want to hang out somewhere, all we need... we all need to take a breather sometimes, right? Cool, how about we head to Jagal? We can take our time chatting there.
So then I went to ask about it after class, and you know what happened? Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking. She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
You're so hardworking.
You think so? I guess it just feels wrong to not try and understand something. Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school? It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz and I got yelled at by a coda. Back then, I just wanted to graduate and go to a community college or something. But after coaching those kids, I started to realize something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. Can you guess what it is?
The nursery teacher?
I did consider that one too, but I decided I should focus on one thing specifically. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer. It's their job to monitor each athlete's diet and help them plan their training routine. So I'll go to professional school once I graduate, and then work towards earning my certification when I turn 20. Between the general education requirements and the classes for my major, it's gonna be over 350 hours. That's why I'm gonna start studying right now. Improving my writing is my first goal. It took me all night to finish that 3-page essay, but those kids had a huge influence on me. I know I only agreed to coach them on a whim, but teaching them really made me think. I started wondering what I could teach my own kids one day, and I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. If you hadn't been there with me, I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So, thanks.
Hugo seems appreciative. I feel our relationship has grown.
Also, I know I'm always asking you to stick around and help me with stuff. I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I realize now that I might have been relying too much on you.
I don't mind.
Oh. Why are you so nice to me?
Hugo seems restless. I better choose my words carefully.
Are you like this just with me? No, that can't be it, huh?
Sorry, but only one Persona girl for my heart.
Yeah, of course. I sure am lucky to have such a good friend who's so kind and reliable. Though sometimes you worry me a little. Sometimes you say suggestive things with a straight face, you know? I get the feeling you might give someone the wrong idea. So you should really be careful about that. It could land you in some hot water.
I will.
That's the way. Take my advice to heart.
Hugo seems relieved.
Sorry, this isn't what I wanted to talk about. Thank you again for coaching with me. I'm glad I had someone like you to rely on. Next time, I'll be there to support you. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know, okay? We're friends, aren't we? I'm gonna head out. Gotta work on my modern literature and English today. See ya!
Hugo left the cafe in a hurry. I should head back to the dorm.
Right.
Welcome back. After I finished my exams, I walked around town for a little while. The lost are everywhere now. Running into them is no longer just an occasional incident. Perhaps it has to do with the fall. We have to do something.
Right.
Yes, I agree. We must continue going to Tartarus. Whether our opponent is a shadow or fate itself, we will need to be strong to win.
By the way,
Exams are over, but I don't feel relieved at all. I'm just even more tired. This is the same. This is the same way I felt. I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. The more I think about it, the more miserable I feel.
Good to see you.
I studied extra hard this time, so I have a feeling I'll be okay. How about you, Balaska-kun? How do you think you did on the exams? Aced them. Oh, that's wonderful. I think I did pretty well too. But I skipped some questions I didn't know the answers to. I'll have to review them later. Oh, Balaska-san, how did you do on your finals? Good. Wow, impressive. I can't believe you're scoring top marks despite everything going on. That's our leader for you. Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day they will realize that jolly old man doesn't really exist, and they will be sad. But that sadness will eventually lead to maturity, and then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas, what an interesting holiday. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. But how could I even concentrate when I know the world is gonna end? It's nothing but sun on today's weather map for the rest of the week. For everyone who is looking forward to a white Christmas, too bad. Now, back to the studio. Welcome to the Hyperaction News, bringing you all the day's news and more news besides. Hyper Action News? What the fuck? Time to go for Motatsu again. Oh, wait. Before we do that. I actually got to do the save that was redeemed. There we are. Oh, it's you. Look, you got some time to talk? It seems Motatsu wants to talk. I feel like I might grow closer to Motatsu soon.
That's right.
Make yourself comfortable.
Hey, sorry about last time when, you know, forget about it, all right? Anyway, would you mind listening to this old man complain? I'm sober today, so sit tight, will ya? All I had to do was look all serious and recite the sutras. I can make easy money from donations. That's what I thought. That's why I set aside my pride and begged my parents to let me take over the temple. Every day is someone's death anniversary. Kind of makes you think how long people have been around. I'm working memorial service after memorial service 24/7. If my little temple was some kind of convenience store.
Poor man, no leisure.
That's only half true, kid. Sure, I've got no time for leisure, but I'm definitely not poor. It varies, of course, but an offering can sometimes be as much as a white-collar worker's year-end bonus. But, as you can see, I'm too busy. I gotta push this old body of mine to the limit. I hate this work-your-ass-off mentality. Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. Can't keep this up for much longer. My alcohol tolerance is weaker too. I've been drinking too much lately. Making a fool of myself like I did the other day.
Time to retire?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Gotta know when to quit when you're ahead. Oh. Then how's this for an excuse? We never filed for divorce, and I've got some pretty good real estate now that I've inherited this temple. It's not a bad deal. Got enough money that I can retire and just enjoy the rest of my life. What do you think?
What's this about?
Oh, well, I'm thinking about asking him to come back. You know, my wife, my son. First, I gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective. I don't care how much it costs. And when I see him, first thing I'm gonna do is tell him I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna be concentrating on them, so probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. Well, I'm glad this is it. One brat is all I can handle at a time, and I've got to deal with my own son now.
Despite his harsh words, Matasu sounded like he's going to miss me. I feel like I understand Matasu a little better now.
If I knew it was gonna end up like this, I never would have become a monk. I guess I'll go to a detective agency tomorrow. All right, let's get going, kid.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
There's no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Last time with Kamiki.
Right. Thank you. I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax. But none of them knew the alligator had created it. or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
I think so.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it. I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments.
Worn notebook.
My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
I can sense Kamiki's tender feelings. I feel like our relationship is stronger now.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Sun Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the sun within thyself.
The Sun social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Ashura, the Grand Being.
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
I guess his consciousness just like stuck around so he could give us that notebook, but it's still like a what moment? With the notebook tightly in hand, I decide to head back to the dorm. Oh, hello. But now it is time for us to end stream. All right then. So we are done. We made a lot of progress today. The shit went down. Shit went down, and but yeah, we learned a lot of things, and now we have been given the choice is to basically die peacefully or die knowing everything, essentially. Yeah, but we'll see how we do that, because maybe there's a fighting chance after all. So, yeah. Tomorrow, we will No, we let us first decide who to raid. Let's see. Yeah, let's raid Oceanics. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. I upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check my socials down there. So, tomorrow, it's finally time. We'll be playing Honkai Star Rail, and finally, we'll be arriving at Penacoli. So I hope to see you there. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. This is Metis Balaska, signing out.